Hello guys, how are you? It's teacher Yolanda here and welcome to session 29. For this session, we're going to start unit 9 in the student's book and workbook. So please fetch your student's book, your workbook, and also we're going to be needing our English notebook and our homework notebook. Please get them. Let's start at unit 9. At unit 9, we've got some vocabulary to see. Let's zoom in for a moment. Can you see? So, what we're going to do now is that we're going to listen to the vocabulary presentation. We've got 9 words.
Mystery at Sea. Student's Book. Page 106. 1. Listen and say the words. Check with your partner.
1,
Sail.
2,
Mast.
3,
Captain.
4,
Lifeboat.
5,
Porthole.
6,
Cabin.
7,
Barometer.
8,
Rat.
9.
Sailor.
Okay, so don't worry, we will look at the words more carefully, but pay attention to the poster. Can you see Alex, Phoebe, and Patrick? Yep, they're around here. So now we're going to listen to the vocabulary and the unit presentation. In the unit presentation, as usual, we're going to do the second exercise that's here. It says, read, listen, and complete the sentences. It says the ship's much than the Titanic. The ship's is standing near the Phoebe thinks they should for a while. And the last one says the ship's name is on the wall of the next to the. So basically, if you pay attention, you can see most of the things are necessary in this listening. Okay, so let's listen to it and don't forget to answer the questions. You can play this listening again as many times as you need by rewinding the video.
Book, page 106. 2. Read, listen, and complete the sentences.
In the 19th century, the seas were full of ships like the one in the picture. People used them for transporting goods around the world. The journeys were often long and very dangerous. Ships spent many months at sea.
Whoa! We're at sea!
I hope neither of you get seasick.
Oh, please don't tell me we're on the Titanic. I don't want any more disasters. Don't worry, Patrick. This ship is a lot older than the Titanic.
Yes, it's an old sail ship. I wonder where we're going.
Let's ask the captain. Look, that's him, standing near the mast. That might not be a very good idea. How do we explain why we are on his ship?
Yes, I think we should hide for a while. Let's see if these sailors are friendly first.
Look, over there, on the wall of the cabin.
What is it?
There's a sign next to the porthole. I think it's the ship's name. I see it, but I can't read it. I think it says marry something.
Mary Celeste. That's what it says.
That's a nice name. Does it mean anything?
I haven't heard of it.
Mary Celeste. I'm sure I know that name, but I can't remember why. I'm pretty sure it's a famous ship, though. So what happened to it? I'm not sure, but I think we're going to find out.
Now let's practice the words that we saw in our students' book a little bit further. So, what is this? These are the real pictures. You can turn back to the poster and see the pictures that are taken from the Mary Celeste. The Mary Celeste is an old boat. The pictures I'm going to show you are of modern boats. I wanted you to compare the old ones and the new ones. This is a new sail. What is a sail? A sail is a piece of cloth that you use for catching wind and making the ship advance with natural energy. So, how do you spell it? You spell it like this. Sail. Well, let's use a thicker one so you can see. Let's say clear, like this. Yes, I like it better. Sail. This is a sail. Now, what is this? This is a place where you fasten the sail. What's the meaning of fasten? Fasten is amarrar. So you fasten the sail to this object that's over here. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this long pole. This is a pole, but it's really long and it's very, very resistant and strong because it has to resist the wind. So the name of this one is a mast. Again, it's a mast. Now, what is this? This is a sealed. What is sealed? Sellada. This is a sealed window in a real boat, a modern boat, by the way. These are cargo ships. What are cargo ships? The ships which do not take people, but they take shipments, they take cargo, cargamento, right? So, how do you call this according to our vocabulary? This is called a porthole. And why isn't it called window? Well, because it looks like a hole. Look at it. It's got a circular shape. That's why it's a porthole. Now, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I like it. I mean, it's small, but it's cozy. What's cozy? Comfortable. So, what is this? This is a room, but in a ship. How do you call a room, but inside a ship? They call cabin. Again, cabin. Cabin. It's a room inside a ship. Now, what's that? That is an inflatable boat. Let's look at the name of this thing. Can you see it? It's right here. This one is a lifeboat. And what is a lifeboat? A lifeboat is a boat used for saving people when a ship is sinking. It's a lifeboat. Now look at this gadget. Here we have a clue what the name of this object is. It is barometer. Again, barometer. What is a barometer? Look at this. What do you think it tells you? A barometer tells you a prediction of the weather. When you're in the middle of the ocean, that is very, very handy. Okay? So again, what's this? This is a barometer. Now here we can see two people. Both of them are in a ship. The question is, who is who? If you see this man, he's got some medals and he's got a different hat, and this one looks way more elegant. Well, this one doesn't look that elegant. That means that they have different rankings. This one is a captain. Again, listen, captain. Again, captain. And this one is a sailor? A sailor is a worker under the command of a captain. The captain is a boss in a ship. Now look at this animal. It looks like a mouse, right? But it is not. It is bigger than a mouse. So it is actually a rat. Rat. These animals are very intelligent. Now, after seeing these vocabulary items, let's go to the same page. Page 106, but now in the workbook. In the workbook, we're going to check these words in a crossword. Here we have some definitions, and you have to guess, according to the words we saw in the student's book, which is the best. For example, number 1 says, you get into this if the ship starts to sink. What is sink? Hundirse. So what do you think it is? Number 2, they work on a ship. That's a sailor. So pause the video and do it, please. Are you ready to check the answers? So let's try. Let me grab my color and we're ready. So number 1, you get into this if the ship starts to sink. That thing is going to be a lifeboat. Next one. Number 2 is already solved, so let's pay attention to number 3. This is where you sleep on a ship. That is the room, so that has to be a cabin. Next one, number 4. He is the boss on the ship. That is the captain. Listen, captain. Next one, number 5. This is a window in a ship. Starts with a P, so it's a porthole. Next one, number 6. It shows you what the weather will be like. That's a barometer. Barometer. 7. This is a long pole where the sails are fastened. That is the mast. 8. This is a small animal, but bigger than a mouse, with a long tail. That's a rat. And the last one, number 9. When the wind blows, the sailors put this up. That is a sail. And these are the answers of the crossword puzzle. Please correct them if you don't have the correct answers. Now, let's move on to exercise 2. In exercise 2, it says, look at the picture. How many objects are there? We have to start counting. We're talking about masts, and the answer is 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 masts. So, what I would really like you to do is to continue working with the following words, and we'll check it later on in our class. So, last but not least, we will see each other later in Zoom to check these. There is a PDF file as usual to solve our exercises of the day, and I will see you in a few minutes. Bye!